Hello, just have some traveling to do, so I want an amp to travel with. I have this Mustang Mini. It's pretty small. It's about 9.5 inches by 10.5 inches or so, and then about 6.5 inches deep. Anyway, it's a bit too big to put in a suitcase. I mean, yeah, you can, but it's not what I need. So I just want to get the head portion out, or the control portion, the actual amplifier, and leave the speaker behind. I've taken off the little plates and stuff, and then you can see the speaker in the back. This is where the weight comes in. I took the batteries out, and they saved a bit of weight, but these things actually have a pretty good speaker in them. It's a heavy duty, well, for its size, it's a heavy duty speaker. Just gonna show you here. It's about it's like a 6.5 inch speaker or so, 6. But the magnets on it's pretty good, and it's fairly heavy. And it doesn't give it a huge amount of bass either. I mean, it's good for its size, but it's not like it's a tone master or anything. I really want just the guts out of it. So I just plan on doing that. So I'm just gonna pop the guts out if I can. And then once they're out, there's the actual amplifier portion of it. Very small, very light, all modern, just on a circuit board and a couple switches. I cut the battery powers off. So it just has the one, I think it's 12 volt power. That's about it in the back, the switch. And then on the front has your aux in. It has phones out. So with phones out, I can go into a small, whatever speaker. This is a Bose. Just a Bluetooth or anything that'll play anything. And get pretty good sound of it, because this thing has a lot of settings. I'll show a little demo of it working. So I'm just gonna cut the cab, I'll mark it, and then cut the cabinet to approximately where this lowest point of the frame for the amplifier is. So it's about there. So it's gonna cut straight down. I might cut this section out a bit where the speaker is. I'll probably pop the speaker out and just cut it straight. So I was gonna cut it at an angle to try to make it work and save the speaker, but I'm never gonna use this again, this cabinet. I have this, I will just plug into one of the 4 12 cabs we have, or 2 12 cabs we have, or 1 12 cabs we have. So there's no reason for me to ever use this again. I'll keep it around, maybe I'll have it so I can kind of use it still. I'll save the Fender logo. So if you cut along here, there's the top of the speaker right there. So let's cut along this line. I don't know what to do with this fabric, if I can save it or not, but we'll see. Yeah, so I'll use my table saw, so that's a clean cut. All the same depth the whole way, so I'll set the saw at a certain depth and just cut. And it should come out pretty square. Just load the head back in and put a bottom on it. I don't want it airtight. I want a little bit of air in here, so if it does ever get warm or whatever, it can cool. And that's about it. Just keep people's fingers out and make sure none of this gets damaged. Just on real first, I'm gonna put a bottom on it. And it's very light, so you can travel with that easily. And then have my travel guitar, some more Fender stuff I've cut up. Just cut the headstock tip off, and then the piece of the body, and it's a bolt on, so I just unbolt it. Or some suitcases that don't even have to unbolt it; it'll fit either way. So just put the regular tuners off on the other side. Just cheap. This is a $40 guitar. I put a pickup into it, or a couple pickups, I guess. So I think it's $25 and then 15 and 15. So pickups are the most expensive thing on it, and I'll keep those if it ever breaks. Also, this body's cracked too. It's got a crack that goes all the way through it. So it's not, I didn't cut up a original Fender Strat from the 60s. It's a made in China Squire that's broken anyway. And same for this, it's like we don't use it anymore. You can buy them for $100, but the controls are really good because you have all your, well, a lot of effects, 4 effects. You got your tuner, and then you can save presets, exit. It has USB aux in, so you can play through it as well, and out, a foot switch, input, and then I'll put a speaker out through the back here. There's a lot of room. Right here, around here, I'll put just a quarter-inch jack, so you can use it as a regular head and put it into any speaker combo that you want. Okay, I'll have that later in the video once it's done. Thanks, bye. What do you think?
Good.
Yeah, good enough.
Okay, I gotta go to work.
Okay. So there's the finished product. I just cut the bottom cab off from the speaker. So this is kind of what I want. It has everything. So it has tuner, you can program it, your presets, foot switch input, gain, volume, treble, master, aux in, phones out, USB, and then set your effects. So 4 different effects and levels of those effects. And in the back, I just put a quarter-inch jack out, and it plays into a cabinet, no problem. And that's about it. So you can use it like this. It weighs basically, well, maybe 2 pounds, maybe. It's nice and small, and it'll go anywhere and kind of be, I know it's good, it's a quality product. And then I could have bought another practice amp, but I'd rather put that money towards a real amp. I don't really use this very much. You know, it'll be 3 hours a year maybe, if that. But I had it anyway. We weren't using it. You can get them used for way under $100, and it's just a quality amp. It's your full Mustang effects pretty much, and it's all there. So it's a real amplifier too. Like if you bought a Mini Katana or Laney or Black Star Fly, they're all awesome, but they aren't a real amp. This thing can actually drive a cabinet where those other ones can't. And this also has a tuner, which the Boss doesn't. And a few other things like that. So I was like, well, what the hell? I'll just use this. So I'll try this out and she'll be fine. Have a good day. Bye-bye.